Hello, my name is Max Strauss with ProRunnerReviews.org, Facebook.com/ProRunnerReviews, Twitter.com/ProRunnerReviews, and YouTube.com/ProRunnerReviews. Please be a part of Pro Interviews. I'd like to welcome you to the interview with Usama Young. Usama was a starter at Kent State University for 4 years and then drafted in the 2007 NFL Draft by the New Orleans Saints in the 3rd round. He has played with the New Orleans Saints for the first 4 years of his career. He won Super Bowl 44 with them last year. Let's get started with the interview, and I hope you enjoy the collage also. I know you use Twitter, but why do you really use Twitter, and do you have any other ways you connect with your fans?
I mean, you already answered it with the connect with the fans, but I like to keep a close relationship with the fans, talk to them, let them know everything that's going on, but at the same time, talk to some friends on there too, because I got some guys around the league that keep pretty busy schedules, and Twitter's a quick way. You send out that message, let them know what's going on, say what's up, or say an encouraging note, and let it go like that. So that's one of the most predominant ways I use Twitter, man.
So now we'll talk about football, and what was your whole high school football experience like?
When you say what was it like, I'd say it was a great experience. I got to play the game that I love. I got to play it along with a lot of guys that I grew up with, and it was one of those times when I was having fun. I mean, I played a lot of sports in high school. I played football, baseball, track, basketball, all that. But football was the one where you kind of just find that bond, because it's an all-around team game. It's not too much success that just goes to a straight-up individual, but being able to play it along with the guys that I grew up with, being able to just, make plays, and it was a great experience, man. I enjoyed high school. Even though we didn't win any state championships, I still had a great time.
Do you have a favorite memory from any high school sports?
My favorite memory, I gotta say, it was kind of bittersweet. Just ending out my last game in high school. We played against Oxon Hill. I had a pretty good game. I made some big plays, had an interception, made some nice tackles. I ended up hurting my ankle and thinking like, wow, man, I'm about to go to college. I got to get this thing right. But at the same time, just knowing that, hey, I'm about to go to college. I gotta get ready for this next level. It was a great experience, man. I love high school.
I found some research that said you were part of a group called the Stable. What was that?
Stable Horses. The Stable was a group that I worked out with in high school, and I still work out with on a regular basis. We had a few guys that eventually made it to the NFL, and hopefully some more that continue to go to the league. But Madill Williams, he plays with the Minnesota Vikings. Andre Kirkland, he was with the Rams for a little bit, and myself, and along with a lot of other college athletes, and my high school and grade school. But Coach Henry Brady, he started this group, the Stable. He always used to call it horse. That's what he said, horse. And we called it the Stable because, hey, we were breeding horses in there. We were like athletes, just brute strength, speed, endurance. That's what we kind of harped on. And the Stable was just an elite athletic group, and we all stuck together. We all stayed tight. And every now and then, you might see us make a play. We might throw up that sign that looks like the Texas Longhorn sign, but that's the sign of the Stable, the DMV group that Henry Brady put together, and we all stay close knit to that.
On to college. What was your favorite memory from Kent State?
Will have to be my freshman year. I formed a lot of tight bonds, a lot of close friendships, guys that I continue to keep in touch with. But my freshman year was the most memorable. I was a freshman All-American, and I made some good plays. But just starting out at Kent State, and knowing that I had the mindset to help turn that program around. That's what I was all. That's what kind of made me go there. Other than the the academics and everything, but thinking about the football program and the chance that we had to turn things around, that was my main thing that made me say, let's go to Kent State and let's turn this thing around. But I got guys that I formed some tight bonds with, and I got a lot of good memories there.
What was your whole draft experience like?
Oh man, the draft was crazy. I tried to stay away from the TV as much as possible, but it didn't work, man. I told myself I was going to work out throughout the entire day. I wasn't going to get all into the hype and everything. I was just going to basically stay in the weight room, wait till my number got called, and say, hey, it's a blessing. But it ended up being a little different. I didn't get a call in the first round, didn't get a call in the second round. Had no clue when I was going to get a call. I got told by my agent, hey, Usama, you might be drafted in the first round, you might be drafted in the seventh round. You just got to be ready. So that's kind of what I was on. And I ended up, what did I do? Ended up starting out. I waited in the weight room. I lifted weights and everything. I did that for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then I said to myself, man, forget that. I can't be in this weight room. So I ended up going to a field hockey game. Went to a field hockey game. It was against the faculty and the students. I went to that for about an hour and a half. That ended. And I said, you know what? All right, I'm done with this. I went to one of them. And then we had a good time with kids. I saw a couple corners people out there. I said, man, come on, I can't wait that much longer. And I said, man, let's go out to eat. I guess when I went out to eat, the third round started. I got a call from Coach Payton and Mickey Loomis. They were both like, hey, are you ready to be a Saint? And I said, what? Man, of course. Yes, sir. Please. Give me that chance. And I was excited to do that. I mean, since then, it's been a great come true. And I'm blessed.
What was your first career interception like?
First career interception. I don't even know who that was against. I'm not sure if that was. I got one against Kansas City, or I'm not sure.
Take me through the Kansas City interception then.
Oh man, it was one of those games where we were trying to close it out as a defense, and we got to the end of the game. They were trying to get that drive going, and ended up, I think it was Chris Redmond threw the ball up. I picked it off, and I said, yeah, I finally got that pick, man. It was a great experience. I was so happy, so elated, and I'm not sure, but it was just one of those things where I said, hey, let's hope this isn't the last one I get.
So, who's had the most impact on your career?
I gotta say, early on my first year, I got to sit behind a few savvy veterans. Mike McKenzie was one guy that I looked up to as a rookie. And, he taught me a lot on and off the field about how to carry yourself, how to be a professional. But looking at him, I said, hey, let me go ahead and try and mirror my game almost in his image, because he was one of those guys that made a lot of plays, that did a lot on the field, and actually he did a lot off the field as well, just to be a positive role model. So I was trying to do that.
So, what's your charity and foundation?
I say my foundation is the Usama Young Youth Foundation. Just started up earlier this year. It's basically to start up after-school programs in the New Orleans and Pittsburgh, DMV area. It's basically to get kids off the streets. We got a lot of kids that are pretty complacent. They don't really do too much. So I want to say, hey, let's go ahead and use all that potential. You got a lot of talent. You got a lot of brains. Let's get out. Let's do something. Not just sit on the side and chill out. Let's make the most out of what we got. So I try and get the kids off the street and get them doing something to improve their talents and use the most out of their potential.
So, if you could describe yourself as any ice cream flavor, what would you be and why?
Ice cream flavor, dude? Are you, bro? Come on, man. We had to talk at age camp, man. You know that I wouldn't like myself as an ice cream flavor, man.
All right.
Ice cream flavor? Come on, though. Come on. You gotta give me something else. You gotta give me something else other than ice cream flavor. Like, I'll say my favorite ice cream flavor. My favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. That's my favorite.
All right.
But I wouldn't describe myself as any. That was a funny question, though.
What's your favorite quote?
Sam, let me think, because I got several quotes that I like. One that I said that's on my site, just get up off your butt if you plan to be rich. But I think it's kind of complicated. One is when your worst days get better, on your best days, continue to try to improve. I'll leave it at that.
So, for someone who wants to play in the NFL, what's the best advice you can give them?
Keep striving. Keep working. Never give up on your dreams. Never let anyone tell you that you can't achieve it, because you can. Have to say this. Just forget the naysayers. Don't let anyone hold you back.
So, thanks so much, Usama. I appreciate you taking the time and doing an interview. Congrats on the win yesterday, by the way, also.
Thank you, man. Thank you a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the interview with Usama Young. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you leave your comments below. And please feel free to check out my website, prointerviews.org, for other interviews. Like the Facebook page at facebook.com/prointerviews. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/prointerviews. And subscribe and add me on YouTube at youtube.com/prointerviews. Thanks again for listening. Stay tuned for more.